Debonair. Okay.
Good, y'all. Shout out to Notification Gang for hitting the like button. And the video didn't even start yet. Y'all the realest ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all the ghosts. If you haven't already, please make sure you add me on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. All the information is in the description. All the links are in the about page. Y'all go ahead. Y'all click away. I had somebody send this to me on, I think it was Instagram. I think it was Instagram. Somebody sent this to me on Instagram, wanted to know my thoughts about it. They saw whatever other video that they saw regarding me talking about modern dating, and she was basically asking me. She was like, "Oh, well, what's the difference between modern and traditional, and what's her thoughts on modern women versus traditional women, and blah blah blah, all those other things." I already responded to her via the DM. So shout out to her for sending me. She sent me a couple videos actually, but she sent me this one and another one. So we're going to do this first, and then the second one after the fact. Just try to break it down, try to explain the best way that we can. Shout out to Ryan Clark, man. Shout out to the Pivot. I've reacted to their channel quite a few times. They have a very, very, very great podcast over there. Shout out to them dudes over there, man. All that good stuff, man. Let's get into it, y'all. Ryan Clark explains the sad truth about modern dating. I have not seen this video yet, but I can almost guarantee you 9 times out of 10 he's going to be saying things that I already spoke on. But let's get into it.
And Dr. Cheyenne Bryant said the other day that men are looking for relationships in marriage, but women are looking more at monetary value and money and building. And that's crazy to me that the whole dynamic has shifted from a let's be something together to what can I profit or gain from being with you? Relationships are now just partnerships where we get to have fun and have sex sometimes. And I don't believe that's the whole for everybody.
No.
Right?
Yeah.
I do think as women get older and are searching for a partner, their priorities change. Right? They see things different ways. They want to be taken care of in a different way, where it was loyalty, trust, honesty, discipline, hardworking, faithful. Right? Well, it was those things. Now that list switch and it's like, yeah, you can be those things too. But even if you those things, I need this level of comfort in my life. I think that's difficult to deal with.
And that's the whole thing about it, Charles. That's the whole thing about it. And as much as I have a lot of disagreements with quote unquote Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, right? As many times as I've disagreed with her, I always make sure that I do I give credit where it's due. And in this case, for example, I'm 100% in agreement with her because in majority, like what she said, in majority, men, me included, we are looking for actual real love. Like I told you, I thought I was gonna be married by 21. I thought, I thought I was gonna be married by 21. While the other women, young ladies that was my age, what were they doing besides hoeing? Chasing dudes with the money, chasing dudes with the cars. Hell, and a lot of those dudes was married dudes, but they didn't give a damn. They wanted the check, they wanted the money. They were okay with being the side piece. And that was the issue with modern dating. And that's why a lot of dudes is out here hollering about, hey, yo, listen, man, I'm done. Dev, I'm throwing the towel in. I'm not doing this no more. I'm finna go across seas and find my wife. To which I responded, hey, yo, listen, bro, do your thing. Wishing you nothing but the best. I told y'all already. I told y'all my homeboy found his true love in Japan. This was a couple years back. This man flew to Japan for study abroad. He was there for like 3 months, fell in love with this Japanese lady, beautiful young lady. Fell in love with a Japanese lady, right? He was there for I think like 3 months or four. I think it was 4 months. I can't remember. However long it was. Came back depressed. I picked this man up from Miami International. I'm like, bro, you good? No, Dev. I found the one, bro. I found her. I found the one, Dev. Mind you, this is a black man. A black man that tried dating, first of all, black women. Because I knew his last ex. But anyway, damn, I found the one. I found the one, Dev. I found her. I'm joking with him at first, but I'm like, bro, you probably just got some Japanese coochie and now you don't know how to act, right? You don't got some Asian coochie and now you don't know how to act. But he was dead ass. That whole entire week, 2 weeks that we was at work, But it was acting weird as hell. I was like, bro, you good? You straight? Dev, I just miss her, Dev. I'm calling, I'm texting her every day. She calling and texting me. She cried on the phone with me for 30 minutes this morning, talking about how she wants me to be back and da 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 da. Da. I said to myself, damn, bro, you dead ass about this. You really want her. A couple weeks goes by, she flies from Japan and comes here. I got to meet her. Again, a very beautiful young lady. I love her accent. I love that accent. Beautiful young lady. I got to sit down and talk to her. And she basically saying the same thing, like, yo, like I'm in love with him. Like, this is the guy that I want to be with. And I'm just like, hell, I'm getting emotional because I'm like, damn. I'm like, damn, that's what's up. That's beautiful. And so I said, yo, well, would you move from Japan to come here? I'm sure he wouldn't mind getting married to you and you getting your green card or whatever the case may be. She says, no, I would never move to America. America is horrible. America is this. America is that. Da, 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 da. And so I asked my homeboy, I said, bro, would you move? Would you move from here to Japan? You give up your citizenship? He didn't even answer. He just gave me a nod. Not even 6 months later, this man packs up and moves to Japan. He's been in Japan ever since. I mean, he comes back every now and then because obviously his parents is here. They're getting married in the summer. They're getting married in the summer. Beautiful thing. So when we're having these types of conversations regarding men, more pointing black men, but men in the dating world versus or modern dating world versus the women in the dating world, a lot of these dudes is sick and tired of the dumbass nonsense and the entitlement and the delusion and I'm over here having to pay out all this amount of money just to take you out on a second date. Why do I have to do all this? We only at the second date. A lot of dudes is fed up. Let's get to the second video, man. I didn't mean to monologue that long, but when I'm hearing these types of stories, man, it's just it does something to me, man, because I know for a fact there's so many dudes that's out there that's in the same situation in the dating world that cannot find a woman because why? Oh well, he only made 82,000 and he ain't made 95,000, so she wanted to move on. Dumb stuff like that. But let's keep going, man. Let's get to the second video.
Most women don't want a man with logic. They want a man who agrees with their feelings. They'll say, oh, I want a man that understands me. Translation, I want a man who nods his head and says, yes, baby, even when I'm dead wrong. The second logic enters the chat when you point out their contradictions or the flaws in their stories. Now you're toxic. Now you're negative. But the reality is, most women aren't looking for logic. They're looking for validation. They don't want a leader, they want a mirror. That's why when they actually do meet a man who moves with logic, who doesn't bow down to their emotions, they say he's harsh, he's toxic. They call him everything but what he really is, which is honest. Let's be honest, ladies. If you only want a man who agrees with you, then what you really want is a yes man, not a partner.
What they really want is a simp, not a partner. What they really want is a wallet, not a partner. And I love the fact that we have women that's coming out here and basically saying the exact same thing that us men has been saying. Because again, like I keep telling y'all, man, a lot of the men is fed up. These boys jumping ship, hopping on flights. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. I told y'all when I was in Europe, man, bro, it little to no effort. I don't even like, no disrespect, because European women are gorgeous, but I don't even like European women like that. When I was in Europe, I was in Europe for 24 days last what was that? August, September. I was there for 24 days. Went to Italy, went to Germany, France, Croatia, Netherlands, Belgium, Switzerland. I had the time of my life. Every single country that I went into, there was a woman there that, first of all, wanted to buy me something, buy me a job. I was at the Tower of Pisa. It was hot. It's hot as hell outside. It's one fine ass woman, man. Can I buy you something to drink? You're sweating so much. Let me get you something to drink. And I posted that picture in the community tab. So don't sit up here and try to make it seem like I lied. I was at the Tower of Pisa in damn Italy. I posted that picture in the goddamn community tab. I was sitting there hot as hell walking around. I was hot, sweating. This woman said, "Look, can I buy you something to drink?" I'm like, "No, baby, I can buy my own drink. Like, I'm good." I was at a coffee shop. A lady at the coffee shop, can I buy that for you? Let me get your coffee for you. You speak English? Yes, I speak English. Oh, we don't get many Americans here. They already knew I was American. But same thing. I was in Geneva. I was over there ordering, I think I was ordering something. I was ordering like a sandwich or something because I was hungry. Can I buy that for you? No, okay. Oh, I just want to talk to you for a couple minutes. If that's okay? Tell me about yourself. What is it like being in America? Why are you here? Do you have family here? Are you relocating here? You here for business, pleasure? Da 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 da. They go at you. They come at you crazy. But let it be here. These women will sit up here and give you the nose, toss their nose all up in the goddamn air. Stank ass attitudes for no reason. All I said was good morning. Where's this coming from? Where's this coming from? A lot of these dudes, ladies, is sick and tired of the nonsense. Maybe y'all think differently, man. I want y'all to comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. And until next time, please, man, I'll be safe for her, cuz.